Yo, 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 what up, y'all? It's your boy Rob coming back at you once again with another Crimecast. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, and let's get into it. All right. So shouts out to everybody that comes into the room. You guys already know what to do. Make sure you smash that like button. Also, make sure that you hit the bell icon twice. All right. I don't know if you guys are aware, but me and my man Izzy, aka Reality Check Virtual Radio, have a podcast scheduled immediately after this. So if you're not subscribed to the Reality Check Virtual Radio Blacklight Revelations podcast channel, make sure you take a moment and subscribe to that channel. All right. Also, if you are not subscribed to Just Talking with TD and Rob, make sure you guys check out that channel as well, because we have a video on there that's doing real good right now, and it would be great to have everybody check it out, watch it, and drop a like. That would be the video with Matt Walsh and Kim Iverson. So please make sure that you guys check those out. All right. So as you guys can see, I updated my screen. I updated the software. I also have updated the bots, and I also updated the about page. And what I did is I put in extra donation links. And you guys want to know why? The reason I put those in is because I paid $50,000 for this Gucci print thumbnail. All right. So we got to support the content. AI, actual idiots. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man AB Promotions. What up with it? So speaking of AI, actual idiots, we're going to be talking about a couple of them today, because there's one thing that stupidity does not do, and that's rest. It wouldn't be a bad idea for it to take a couple Benadryls, but, you know, for whatever reason, they decide to take Percocets instead. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Faith Enlightened. What up with it, Faith? Good to see you as always. So let's get into it. We have a ratchet situation that took place at an Ohio high school. All right. There were two girls, two high school students, who got into a fight. And what ended up happening is that the high school safety officer ended up on leave as a result of bouncing one of the students off of the wall. You know what I'm saying? So let's check out this video. If you guys haven't smashed that like button, please make sure that you help your boy out by smashing that like button. Also, make sure that you hit the bell icon twice if you're not subscribed. All right. So here we go.
August 25th, a safety officer at Lorraine High School intervenes in a fight between two students. One of the girls is shoved against a wall.
Damn.
But the video taken by a student wasn't available.
Oh. Ouch. That didn't look like it felt too good at all. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, though, because he was stumbling backwards, and then he just came back with the Incredible Hulk strength, like, get off me.
Available until later.
Look.
August 25th.
Damn.
A safety officer at Lorraine High School intervenes in a fight between two students. One of the girls is shoved against a wall. But the video taken by a student wasn't available until later. After viewing it, Johnson was placed on paid administrative leave pending an internal investigation regarding the use of excessive force.
School safety officers are not employed by the police department. They are employees of the school district, and they are represented by the local steelworkers union. Fox 8 reached out to their union representative, but heard no response.
Johnson's personnel record shows before he was hired in 2015, he worked as a corrections officer, during which he said he worked closely with the troubled juvenile inmates. In his record, he says, quote,
he was a correctional officer, huh? You know what I'm saying? He definitely pushed her to the limit like Rick Ross.
I was able to effectively direct said inmates in an orderly manner. I was able to use my communication skills best when inmates became disruptive. In recent years, Fox 8 has documented fights inside Lorain schools, including one this past May that led to a recommendation from the superintendent just 2 weeks ago to fire an 8th grade science teacher who wasn't involved but chose not to break up the fight.
When you send your kids to school,
I mean, this is kind of wild. I don't know what to say because them kids are probably bigger, you know what I mean, than those teachers. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. What do you guys think? And yeah, absolutely. Please make sure that you guys pay close attention to what Faith and Lighten is saying here. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell icon. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that I want everybody to do is not only on this channel, but on the other channels as well. Pay attention to the links in the chat. Not so much super chat if you guys want to donate, you know what I mean? And the reason why is because I want to minimize any YouTube monetization. It's good to have it turned on and, you know, it helps, but YouTube likes to do some funny things. I don't know if you guys saw the video that I shared into my community post that Seji Hito made, but if you guys didn't, make sure you guys check out that video, watch it all the way through to the end and hit the links. And that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to move people towards using the Patreon, move people towards using Stream Elements and Stream Labs, because YouTube is funny. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is real funny, and you never know when they want to act funny. So that's one of the reasons why, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like a training thing. And once people start getting used to that, then you probably won't hear me say it as much. So it's not like I'm, you know, trying to put any pressure on anybody for anything, but it's just a changing of method, if that makes any sense. If that makes sense, give me a thumbs up. If it doesn't, give me a thumbs down. And real quick, shout out to my man Nate G. What up with it? Good to see you. Yeah, I gotta agree with AB. My man AB says let him shoot the fair one. If you guys agree with that, give me a thumbs up. If you guys disagree, give me a thumbs down. These were some crazy looking fights, though. Like look at this.
Communication
Look at
skills
this.
best when inmates became disruptive. In recent years, Fox 8 has documented fights inside Lorain schools, including one this past May that led to a recommendation from the superintendent just 2 weeks ago to fire an 8th grade science teacher who wasn't involved but chose not to break up the fight.
When you send your kids to school and you entrust us with them, you need to know that they're safe. And in most cases, I think that we are pretty safe in Lorain City Schools.
The district is not commenting on the status of Johnson, but in a statement says we take the safety and well-being of our students very seriously. And district officials have been in contact with the student and family. In addition, the Lorain Police Department and Lorain County Children's Services have been notified of the incident.
We go to great lengths to ensure everybody's safety.
Yeah.
I mean, really, we really do. We have a safety department. We go to great lengths to make sure that we have a good environment.
In Lorain, Dave Nethers, Fox 8 News.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. So what it says right here is a Lorain high school safety officer is on paid administrative leave pending an investigation into the use of excessive force while breaking up a fight between students. All right, so now here's my question. What I want to do is I want to ask you guys to compare this to the situation that we saw at the Harlem, on Black Light Revelations news, reviews, and reactions. And if you're not subscribed to that channel, make sure that you guys go check that channel out as well. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this situation was different than that one? If you guys do, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down and let me know exactly why or why not. Let your boy know, all right? Because I'm curious. So now here it says Lorain City Schools on Wednesday released an 8-second long video captured by a high school student on her phone that shows safety officer Michael Johnson attempting to break up a fight between two high school girls. The video ends moments after Johnson places himself between the two girls, pushing one of them away. Man, that's an understatement. That's an understatement, pushing one of them away. You know what I'm saying? The girl he pushes collides with the wall, then drops to her knees. In a statement, The district says the safety officer was able to end the student's altercation and subsequently handled the disciplinary process appropriately. Now, I got a question for you guys. How do you all feel about that? Do you feel that the officer handled the situation appropriately? If you guys feel that he did, give me a thumbs up. If you feel that he didn't, give me a reason why you don't. Okay. So now here it says, however, district officials recently learned of a cell phone video of the safety officer's actions while addressing the altercation that was not in the initial incident report. After a full investigation, the district will take any appropriate measures, the release said. The district takes safety and well-being of our students very seriously, and district officials have been in contact with the students and family. In addition, the Lorain Police Department and Lorain County Children's Services have been notified of the incident, and the district will cooperate fully as needed. Fox 8 also obtained a copy of Johnson's personnel file on Wednesday, which shows he was hired in 2015 and had previously worked as a corrections officer, where in his application, he says that he worked with troubled juvenile inmates. I was able to effectively direct said inmates in an orderly manner. I was able to use my communication skills best when inmates became disruptive, he wrote. His personnel file shows positive reviews of his work in the district over the past 7 years with no previous complaints. So now what I want to know is, how do you all feel about this? Yeah, I tend to agree with that, Nate, because this guy here was breaking up a fight. So he had two combative people that he was dealing with. The cop in Harlem, not so much. You know what I'm saying? He kind of just decked that woman. So, It also reveals that Johnson was previously in the United States Marine Corps. The district was not commenting on Wednesday beyond what was in its initial release. The school safety officers are not employees of the police department. They are employed by the school district, but they are represented by a union. Fox 8 also reached out to their union representative, but received no response. 2 weeks ago, Lorain Superintendent Jeff Graham recommended the firing of an 8th grade science teacher following a fight that broke out outside of his classroom, in which the teacher did not attempt to break it up. So now here's my thing. Teachers are teachers. They're not security guards, and they're not police officers. So my thing is when these kids who are the size of adults start fighting in schools, what is the actual expectation for teachers? What's a fair expectation for teachers? What do you guys think? How should teachers deal with that? Because that does happen, and it happens very often. You know what I'm saying? And real quick, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to all 6 people who are in here. If everybody takes a moment and smashes that like button, we will be at 12 likes. Remember, guys, we have a goal of 100 likes per stream. So please help your boy do that by smashing the like button and sharing the video out, and also checking out replays as they come on your home screen. AB says just a tad bit of excessive force. My man Nate G says, vet here, we are the last ones you want serving as your local peace officers. I get it. I feel it. I understand. You know what I'm saying? In an interview with the school board president, Bill Sergio, following that incident, he said the district takes these types of matters very seriously. When you send your kids to school and you entrust us with them, we need to know that they are safe. And in most cases, I think we are pretty safe in Lorain City Schools, said Sergio. We got to go to great lengths to ensure everybody's safety. We go to great lengths to make sure that we have a good environment. Sturgill could not be reached on Wednesday for comment about Johnson's investigation. So I'm going to try to follow up on this. I try to follow up on all the things that I talk about on all my channels. If you guys see any updates about this situation, you guys can feel free to get them to me. You guys know the best way to get things to me is directly on Patreon. But my question is, how do you think that this situation will end? Do you guys think that he will end up losing his job? Or do you think that he won't? What do you think? Let me know. All right. Let me just, and also let me know if you like the Gucci print. If you guys like the Gucci print, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the Gucci print, give me a thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? So now, this is what we're dealing with right here. Jamian Peterson, who is 14 years old, is charged with the murder of his 10-year-old stepsister, Namila Turner Moore. What do you guys think? This is absurd. And of course, New York Post is all over it. This took place in Michigan. A boy in Michigan has been charged with the murder after his stepsister's body was found on Tuesday, police said. Jamian Peterson, who was 14, was arrested in connection with the death of Namila J. Turner Moore, who is 10, who was reported missing and whose body was later discovered in a lot near her stepfather's house, MLive.com reported. So this already to me seems a little bit odd. This already to me seems like there might be more issues than what are being talked about in the stream or in the report. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Torian Rain in the building. What up with it, bro? Good to see you as always. Faye, you say I'm better than Gucci. This thumbnail cost me $10,000, Faye. You know what I'm saying? This is a $10,000 Gucci print thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? Put some respect on it. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll turn the settings up on them night bots again. So now here it says, according to the report, Melanzine Turner, the girl's mother, was in the hospital when she was notified that her daughter was missing and traveled home, where police told her the girl was dead. As soon as I made it to the scene is when they found her, Turner said, and this is what MLive reported. Turner described her daughter, who would be celebrating her 11th birthday later on this month, as her everything and said she was often laughing, dancing, and making TikTok videos. My baby was everything, Turner said, per the outlet. She was jolly, smiley-faced, and she had a personality. She had so many friends. Everybody wanted to be around her. She was just lovable. That was her thing, dancing and TikToking, she added. Her mother was in the hospital Tuesday for 2 stomach surgeries as she has Crohn's disease, a condition the 10-year-old had said inspired her to become a doctor. So what did I tell you guys? This young girl who is 10 years old had aspirations to become a doctor, and she is no longer with us. You know what I'm saying? As a result of her stepbrother canceling her. You know what I'm saying? You say I better get my money back? Nah, nope. $10,000 for the Gucci print. Don't you act like you know. You know what I'm saying? She always told me, Mama, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to be a doctor, Turner said. She was more mature than her age. Turner gave birth to twins in April and said the 10-year-old was supportive of her younger siblings. She just wanted them in her face at all times, the mother said, MLive.com reported. She just wanted to love on her sisters and brothers because she knew she was the oldest. Turner is still recovering from her surgeries. She said she is hurt that her stepson may have been involved in her daughter's death. I treated that boy like he was my own, she told MLive.com. I put clothes on his back. He was like another child of mine. I would have never thought he would have done anything like this. But then again, you can't put nothing past nobody, and you can't judge a book by its cover. The cause of death was not known at this time as her body awaits an autopsy. Peterson's preliminary examination is scheduled for September 21st. So now what I find troubling about this right here is this part right here. Jamian Peterson, who is 14, was arrested in connection with the death of Namila J. Turner Moore, 10, who was reported missing and whose body was later discovered in a lot near her stepfather's house. So my question is, like, why was she at the stepfather's house with the stepfather and the stepbrother? And I'm not trying to be funny. I know a lot of people are big on the whole step parents, stepbrother thing, stepfather and all that. Me, not so much. To me, like that stuff is kind of concerning. I don't really trust people all like that. And these are the very reasons why. You know what I'm saying? So now, I don't know if you guys heard about this guy named Ernest Terrell Blankney, but he allegedly killed his ex, whose name is Nakia Rogers, after a judge let him walk following a child sex guilty plea. All right. So that's what he did with his, get out of jail free card. He decided to go back to jail with it. So I don't know why somebody would do that, but apparently that's what time this guy is on right here. So I'm going to show you guys this article right here from the New York Times, of course, because these people just love giving the New York Times free content to talk crap. Ernest Terrell Blankney allegedly kills ex Nakia Rogers after judge let him walk following child sex guilty plea. Now, I don't know why that judge let dude walk after he plead, guilty to some child sex crime, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? So now here it says a Wisconsin man allegedly killed his ex-girlfriend just days after a judge denied a request from prosecutors to hold him in jail until his sentencing hearing, as he recently pleaded guilty to child sex charges. Ernest Terrell Blankney, who is 47, is being accused by prosecutors of killing his ex-girlfriend and setting his Milwaukee home on fire on August 25th, according to Fox 6. I mean, sometimes I just look at this stuff and I'm just like, why? What kind of sense does this make? Why would you do that? You know what I mean? Both the Milwaukee police and fire departments went to the home shortly before 4:30 a.m. for a, quote, house fire call, but discovered a homicide victim, which was later identified as Nakia Rogers, who was 36. An autopsy later revealed Rogers died from bullet wounds to her back and head. Her death was ruled a homicide. Blankney was previously charged with second-degree sexual assault and was accused of engaging in sex with a 13-year-old girl in 2020. He posted $5,000 cash bail and was released from jail in November of 2021, the complaint states. Why was his bail only $5,000 is another question. What do you guys think about this? This is what I'm talking about the weaponization of the criminal justice system. Pay very close attention to the criminals that they keep in jail and throw the book at versus the criminals that they just let back out on the street. I'm telling you guys, they purposely let people back out on the street that they know are going to be a bad look and commit more crimes. Yeah. You see what I'm saying, Nate? So now here it says the man pleaded guilty to the sex charge and was convicted on August 15th. So he pleaded guilty to the sex charge. Prosecutors requested that Blankney be remanded and placed in jail after pleading guilty, but Milwaukee County Circuit Court Judge David Borowski denied the motion, allowing Blankney to stay out of jail. So, I mean, my question is, what punishment did he get for the sex crime? There's people in jail for child support and tax evasion and non-violent, you know what I'm saying, like marijuana crimes and stuff like this. And this dude pled guilty to a sex crime and they just let him out. Like, I don't understand that. But a lot of these people were serving like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years for non-violent drug offenses and stuff like that, who otherwise have no record, and they just are keeping them in jail indefinitely. Like, it doesn't make any sense. According to WISN, the family of the 13-year-old girl who was sexually assaulted also requested that Blankney be put in jail until his sentencing hearing. Milwaukee police alleged Blankney went on to kill his ex-girlfriend just 10 days after Borowski declined to place him in jail until an October 20th sentencing hearing. So, I mean, I don't know how many people follow domestic abuse cases. I don't know how many people follow, domestic violence type content, but this always happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, this literally, I mean, you could predict this easily. It happens all the time. So, like, my question is, when it comes to these kind of cases, when it comes to these kind of issues, when it comes to protecting victims of domestic violence, when is the criminal justice system going to get it together? That's the question, y'all. Because they clearly don't care and they clearly don't learn anything. When are they going to get it together? When are they going to stop making the same mistakes? When are people going to realize that a protective order is not bulletproof? You know what I'm saying? So now here it says police haven't arrested Blankney after he allegedly killed his girlfriend. So I don't know if he's been arrested or not, according to this. Police haven't arrested Blankney after he allegedly killed his girlfriend. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what that interprets into. The criminal complaint alleged that Blankney could have started the fire in any of the following places: a detached garage, the first floor, the basement, and Rogers' body. A witness who said that he had known Rogers said that Blankney was, quote, crazy, and said he got a message from a phone number belonging to Rogers after emergency crews were alerted about the fire, which stated, quote, "You should have left her alone." Richard. Now, my question for y'all is, what do y'all think that means? What's going on there? I appreciate you, Nate. I'm glad you enjoy the content, bro. The witness replied, "Excuse me," and got a response stating, quote, "She did," adding that he knew Blankney by his middle name, Terrell, and texted the phone number, quote, "This Terrell?" Yes, the number said in response to complaint states. So now my thing is that there should be some screenshots of this. You know what I mean? Like they should be able to post some pictures of these alleged text messages. I don't know why in the digital age of technology and things like that, we're using hearsay when it comes to text messages. Does that make any sense? So now here it says another witness also said that he spoke with Blankney on the phone after the alleged homicide, stating that Blankney said he was, quote, sorry, without explaining why. When the witness asked why Blankney was sorry, he responded, quote, "She made me do it," and eventually said, "I shot her," according to the complaint. The witness asked who Blankney shot, and he allegedly responded saying that he shot Rogers because she was moving out of the house. So again, they should be able to supply some text messages. This is the world being correct. Facts, Torian. You know what I'm saying? Like, you let somebody out of jail or not give somebody a jail sentence who has pleaded guilty to already violating a woman. If there's no consequence for that behavior, y'all know how operant conditioning works. You know what I'm saying? Positive and negative reinforcement. So there was no negative reinforcement for this kind of behavior. So the expectation should be that if this is his pattern behavior, he's going to do it again. And guess what? He did it again. He did it again. And so now the New York Post can take this and plaster his picture all over it and say, quote, "See, this is how they are." Because, you know, that's one of the things that the media likes to do. The media will take, quote, black criminals and try to twist it and say that these, quote, black criminals are representative of, quote, black people, which they are not. We're the only people that the media uses criminality to represent us holistically as. The media does that because the media is the marketing department for white supremacy. And the product of white supremacy is anti-black racism to build capitalism on. You know what I'm saying? It's a business. So it's time for them to go out of business. And the way for them to go out of business is to bankrupt them. You know what I'm saying? So now here it says, according to the witness, Blankney was in possession of a gun and said that he burned his house down and was headed to set his tractor trailers on fire. I mean, Police also spoke with a witness who said that he was in process of repairing a bulldozer at a construction site that was located near the woods on the night of the alleged crime and heard, quote, metal collapsing. And then he saw Blankney, who demanded the keys to the truck. Blankney allegedly ordered the worker to get in a trailer while pointing a gun in his direction and then locked him inside. the worker got out of the trailer and called 911. Blankney is being charged with first-degree reckless homicide, armed robbery, and attempted mutilating of a corpse, possession of a firearm by a felon, felony bail jumping, and false imprisonment. So he got a lot going on there. Yeah, he's got a lot going on. So I'll be keeping an eye on that. If you guys see anything, y'all know what to do. Why? What's going on in New York City, y'all? Is it Mayor Eric Adams? Is it did you guys remember when me and TD Hip Hop did that one live stream? And TD was talking about how Mayor Eric Adams was advertising for people to drink the water. Do you guys remember that? I mean, you got to ask yourself the question, is there something in the water in New York? Seriously, because you got this idiot right here standing in front of the high volume dryer. Perv gropes, exposes himself to 5-year-old in New York City laundromat. I mean, why would you do that? Oh my, are you serious, Tori? And Eric Adams is allowing trans to lead the Labor Day parade in marshals. Psh. I got a nice job over here for the LGBTQIA community up here in New York. We're gonna have them waving the flag in front of the Labor Day parade. Dude, and everybody have a drink of this nice chlorinated water that we have up here. Like, man, come on, Eric Adams. You know what I'm saying? This dude got a V-neck sweatshirt on. I just want to make sure that everybody is aware of that. When you see weird stuff like this, when you see an individual wear a V-neck sweatshirt and they have like some boat shoes on with no socks and shorts, stay away from them type people. Usually when they smile, they don't have no teeth. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, anytime I see somebody dressed suspect like that, they V-neck anything. You got a V-neck t-shirt on, a V-neck white tee. Something really off with you if you got a V-neck long sleeve shirt on. I'm not messing with you. You know what I'm saying? They be having boat shoes on with them socks. If they happen to wear socks, they'll wear them tube socks, those old 1918 LA Lakers versus the Boston Celtics playoff socks. Yeah, don't mess with them type people. You know what I'm saying? That's that is always a red flag. Or if they wear a sweater vest, you know what I'm saying, with no shirt on under it. Don't go away. Just don't even go around near that situation. You know what I'm saying? And the neck sagging. Yeah, the neck all the way down. The neck all the way at the belly button and shit. Like, fuck going on with this? What's going on with this shirt? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nah, I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Motherfuckers be having an ugly sweater vest contest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't never seen no cat that look like Debo that be wearing them sweater vests with no shirt on, no undershirt on under it. Yeah, that's always a bad sign. Like, stay away from people like that. And they always bald head too, like this cat right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, nope. I'm not doing it. And he honestly, he probably ain't even using the laundry for real, for real. He looked like one of them motherfuckers that got his shit dry cleaned. He going up there to pick up some dry cleaned laundry. I did y'all starch this? You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Going somewhere. I mean, he did this shit literally in broad daylight. The suspect approached the girl at the laundromat around 11 a.m. Tuesday. I mean, damn. You know what I'm saying? So a pervert groped a 5-year-old girl and exposed himself to her inside of a Brooklyn laundromat this week, cops said. The sicko approached the girl inside Go Easy Laundry, and his fool can't even pay attention to the damn instructions. It says Go Easy, you know what I'm saying? On Fairgott Road near Ralph Avenue in Canarsie, what is that? Canarsie in Canarsie around 11 a.m. Tuesday. Look at this. He grabbed her buttocks and exposed his P word to her, authorities said. I mean, what are you doing? Why would you do that? Sheesh. The creep warned the child not to say anything before he took off. The young victim's mother was with her at the laundromat, but cops could not confirm whether she witnessed the crime. I mean, she wasn't paying attention to her 5-year-old. The girl was not physically injured, cops said. Police are still looking to track down the suspect, shown in surveillance images wearing a blue long sleeve shirt, matching shorts with white slips. See, what did I tell you? I told you this motherfucker had on some damn sandals and shit. No socks. I told you these no sock ass niggas are weird. Go the other direction if you see some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what his other picture look like. Look at this. Look at this. I told y'all, man. Did I not call it? Did I not call it? Damn. Damn. So you got to be aware of warning signs and shit. Like, you just, bro, you crazy. And I'm telling you the reason why, because like them motherfuckers is dressed like that because it's like, yeah, I dare you to say something. You know what I'm saying? Because they ready for you and shit. Yeah, say something. You know what I'm saying? I got this ugly ass sweater on, these boat shoes. You know, so I got these open-toed boat shoes on and this sweater vest. I dare you to say something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. Now, I would say that these felons here are on their third strike. But honestly, I think what ended up happening was that they hit a grand slam. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man DJ Elmo. What up with it, bro? And the reason why I say they hit a grand slam is because they sitting up here playing baseball with this dude's body. I mean, and you guys can see what you can see. It's light outside. I mean, what are you doing? Look at this. Look at this. Hold on real quick. This is a 44-second video here. Cars going down the street. This is another one in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. I mean, really? What the fuck is wrong with you? Somebody come get these motherfuckers, man. Somebody come get these cats. He got the dollar store aluminum baseball bat and just, I'm going to just hit you for no reason with this shit. Like, really? Cars driving past. I mean, what's really good in New York City, y'all? What's really going on in the city, for real? Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have not smashed the like button, please make sure that you guys take a moment and smash the like button. That definitely helps the video out. As of right now, we got 10 people who are watching, which is awesome. So shouts out to all 10 people that are watching. If everybody can take a moment and hit that like button, we will be at 18 likes, which will be great. AB Promotions, do you remember that stream that I did where the dude was fighting with the gas station owner and they was throwing milk at each other, and you know what I'm saying? He threw a Red Bull into the store and they ran across the street like the Itchy and Scratchy show. You remember that? It's just, what are these people out here doing? Find something to do. Shit. Look at this. Look at this. Dink. Dink. Jeez, man. Dink. Dink. It's like Streets of Rage. Wait a minute, man. The dude in the blue said, "Oh, you could." Did you see that? Look. This idiot. Hold on, man. These sound effects. Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Dink. Look at that. Look at that. Where the Batman editors at so they could put wham, pow, biff, bang. This is ridiculous. Look at this. They look old school too. Like this look like New Edition or Belle Biv DeVoe about to jump somebody. That bat is poison. Never trusted Louisville Slugger and a smile. But this is when they was young, though. We about to cool you down. We about to cool you down with this bat. You about to lose consciousness. Ronnie got the bat and Ricky got the ball. We're gonna kick your ass up and down the sideways and up and down the sidewalk and the hall. We're gonna take your money, we're gonna get your honey, and now we reading this shit on the news like it's funny. This nigga said, all you can. Look at it. What kind of, this motherfucker doing all kind of streets of rage form with his punches. Look at it, look at it, look. Yo, this motherfucker was posing to be on the tongue of some Air Jordans and shit. This fool got mixed up though. He about to be on the tongue of some Air Mayweathers. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he got a knife in his other hand. Y'all see that? He got a knife in his other hand, and old boy with the gray shirt on is coming up the street like on House Party. I smell. Yeah, this motherfucker's pussy. Man, that's wild. Think. This fool playing whack-a-pookie. Oh my God. This dude uppercutted him and knocked his own hat off his head. So he mad about that. He big mad. You know what I'm saying? Let's see the story behind this nonsense. Suspects punch and beat man with baseball bat on New York City street. I mean, this is just stupid. This is just stupid. This is baby kid shit. Yeah, they didn't drop old boy. He was like, all right, I'm out. I had enough. Peace. These cats right here, these are the kind of cats that will have $10,000 Gucci thumbnails. You know what I'm saying? They would pay $10,000 for a Gucci thumbnail, and they definitely don't need no workout up there. So I'm about to take that down. A man was brutally beaten with a baseball bat on a Brooklyn sidewalk last month in an attack that was caught on camera, cops said. Video footage released on Wednesday showed the savage ambush at St. John's Place and Ralph Avenue in Brownsville around 3 p.m. on July 31st, according to police. Oh, so they was like, Annie up. That's what they was saying. Annie up. Yap that fool. Annie up. Kidnap that fool. Get that bat and hit him, split him, hit him. A young man or teen wearing black pants. See, this is how ridiculous the white media is. A young man or teen. I mean, really? So we're talking about like somebody that could be between, 13 and 99 years old. A red sweatshirt and a black do-rag. Now, they got the do-rag, right? Bashed the victim with an aluminum bat twice before his cohorts pummeled him with haymakers and uppercuts to the face, the footage showed. Yeah, they used some video game tactics. Y'all remember that song that Mace had? Oh, yeah, I peeped that. The word savage. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Carla Lockhart. What up with it, Carla? You guys remember that song that DMX had? Niggas done started something. Remember that? And Mace was like, then I beat him down with aluminum. Then I'm putting 2 in them. A red sweatshirt and a black do-rag bashed the victim with an aluminum bat twice before his cohorts pummeled him with haymakers and uppercuts to the face, the footage showed. Look at this form right here. Look at this. Everybody take a good look at that picture. Woo-wee. Look at him. This is the one that was doing all that fancy shit. He just came from Taekwondo class. Brooklyn is wild. Got to keep your head on a swivel. Not at the end of a bat, huh? Look at this cat right here. Mr. Big, Mr. Big. They call me Mr. Big, Mr. Big, Mr. Big. And not because of my size. Not because of my size. You know what I'm saying? So now here it says the victim suffered a severe laceration and swelling to the right side of his face and was hospitalized in serious condition, the police said. The bat-wielding suspect was still on the loose, along with the man who was wearing the blue outfit, Legendary 24, printed on the back, and another perpetrator who donned a beard, black sweatpants, gray shirt, and black do-rag. So, I mean, you know, that's nice. What do y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? The shirt says civilized. It does it? Hold on real quick. Let me see. Yeah, it does. That's ironic. Civilized. I didn't even catch that. Man, that's crazy, man. Sheesh. What's going on? What is going on up in up in New York City, man? So now check this out right here. Hold on real quick. This right here is disturbing for real. You could, yeah, that's exactly what he said. Now, this is why they don't need to have Marvel movies, guys. This is the main reason. Okay. And I have to roast this guy because this is just ridiculous. So this dude did some really stupid shit, first and foremost. All right. You see, he has the Thor hammer. All right. He fatally bludgeoned his wife and stepson, and then he graped a witness in a Florida trailer park. Okay. So you see, see this and thank you for labeling this hammer because we would have never guessed. This is Justin Jones, who is 41 years old. All right. Can I ask you guys a serious question? A very, very, very serious question. Is it just me, or does it look like he uses his face as a paint can rest? And when I say that, the reason why I say that is because the arch that he has, not the arch of the eyebrows, but the arch that connects both eyebrows, like the golden arch. Like his forehead looked like St. Louis with that arch on it. See? Look at this. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. All right. That's what I was trying to do. So do you guys see what I'm talking about? It's like this motherfucker had a soda coaster on his face. And we just gonna set, you know, cups and paint cans and we just gonna use your face for that shit. An ashtray if necessary. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what does that. See, like I wear do-rags, you know what I'm saying? Because I got real long hair and I keep my hair braided. So to keep the braids, you know what I'm saying, as fresh as I can, I wear a do-rag, right? But usually that'll put like it'll put a ring around your head. This fool right here has a arch, an indentation that connects both eyebrows to each other. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. But honestly, this is sick. And let's see what happened here. So now here it says a man has been charged in a bloodthirsty rampage at a Florida trailer park, accused of fatally bludgeoning his wife and stepson and graping a witness. Justin Jones, who is 41, was jailed Wednesday in Lake County, Florida, on charges of first-degree murder, sexual battery, and false imprisonment. According to an affidavit in the chilling case, Lake County Sheriff's deputies showed up at Thousand Trails RV Park in Claremont around 2 p.m. after a woman caller said she'd witnessed a homicide and had been tied up and graped. Officers entering the blood-spattered home discovered two bodies, later identified as Jones's wife, Sandra Guadino, who is 38, and his stepson, 17-year-old Ty Finister. Jones was nabbed a short time later in the parking lot of a nearby public supermarket after a brief chase. WESH reported detectives alleged Jones fatally hammered his wife Tuesday night. That's just I wouldn't have wrote that sentence like that. Would you guys have done that? Seriously, would you guys have phrased that like that? I just this is not funny, so you know what I'm saying? Would y'all have phrased that like that if y'all were the editors? Don't be like me and laugh at stuff that you ain't got no business laughing at. Don't do that. But seriously though, would y'all have phrased that like that? Yeah, that was wrong. He fatally hammered his wife. It sounded like, you know what I'm saying, like, like they was getting it in, you know what I'm saying, and that's not what was happening. Wrapped her body in a trash bag, and stashed it under a mattress. Hours later, when his stepson returned home, Jones allegedly killed him with the mallet. Then he wrapped his head in a bag. What? In 25 years of doing this is probably one of the worst. Lake County Sheriff Lieutenant Fred Jones said of the carnage. The woman's witness, who told authorities she saw the fatal beating of Finister, alleged that Jones tied her hands with duct tape and zip ties, tore off her clothes, and sexually assaulted her for hours. And then she finally escaped after asking to use the bathroom. I don't know if I necessarily buy that at 100%. I don't know about all that. What do you guys think? I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to victim shame or anything. I don't know if I buy that part right there. So he tied your hands with duct tape and zip ties, tore your clothes off, and went at you for hours. And then, you know, just in the middle of the heat of the moment, you go ahead, use the bathroom and shit. And then you were miraculously able to escape duct tape and zip ties? I don't know if I buy that. Yeah, and I agree, AB. I mean, you are why that doesn't make any sense. Why didn't he just get rid of her too? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Something's not sitting right with that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but look at this. It says that the affidavit that at the time of Jones' arrest, he confessed to the killings and the assault. Jones had been scheduled to make his first court appearance on Thursday, but reportedly refused to go before a judge. He's being held without bond pending his arraignment on September 27th. This is It don't know. Yeah, something ain't right with that. I don't know if I buy what that witness is saying. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you what I did buy. I bought this $10,000 Gucci print. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people that do, and that's what people do that can't even commit crime right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Remember, me and Izzy are supposed to be going live in about 15 minutes. So if you're not subscribed to Reality Check Virtual Radio, Blacklight Revelations, make sure that you guys take a moment, subscribe to that channel. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice, smash that like button, and I will catch you all on the next episode of Crimecast. Peace.